Let me tell you something, everybody. I learned a valuable lesson tonight. When you're streaming, turn off your damn notifications. I've got my phone hooked up to the computer for text, and anytime a message would come through, it'd get popped up right on the screen. So if there's anything you don't want the YouTubes to see, make sure messages are turned off. I had to delete that last video and start over because something popped up. Don't worry, I'm still going to live stream. Picking up where we left off. Here's my blog. I'm converting it from a Contentful backend to a plain Markdown backend. No backend, essentially. And I'm just going to store the Markdown files right in the repository. So what I was doing is I was checking C Dodds' blog and Dan Abramov's blog to see how they organize their content. And so they both kind of do it in the same way. Dan Abramov puts it in a source pages directory. Source pages, and then each one of these is a blog article. But then inside of here, he also puts, there we go, like his images or GIFs or whatever in here as well. I like it, but it's kind of jumbled to me. Now, C Dodds does it very nicely. He does this thing, content, blog, workshops, writing blog. So that's pretty cool. And then you go into blog, you pick an article, and there's always an index, and there's always an images. And to me, that's like real clean. So I think I kind of want to mimic this. I don't know about the content directory. I just don't have like content. You know what I'm saying? He's got, source and then content. Yeah, I think I'm literally just going to make a directory called like posts or blog and then posts. I'm not sure, something like that. So thanks, Dan Abramov, but I think C Dodds is a little bit better organized than you. So if we hop on over to VS Code, I just exported all of my blog articles using a little script that I wrote yesterday. So I'll pull it up if you want to see it. I think it's called Contentful to Markdown. So this is what I wrote yesterday. You just run this little script after giving it your space ID and your preview token because you want all of your draft articles as well. And then run npm start. So I'll put it in the chat. There we go. So that's done. They're exported. Let's move them over to bradgarropy. So let's go to the bradgarropy directory. What do we got in here? Do I really want to put it under? Let's reload the code window here. Do I really want to put it under source? I don't know. That doesn't seem to make sense. Now, you see, now I kind of like the idea of having like a content folder because like source is like the code for the website, but then content is like stuff. Oh, look, and it even has an icon. What about blog? Now, what about posts? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. This might be useless. But for now, that's what I'm going to do. So what do I want to do? I want to move everything from this directory I read star.md file into content posts. I want to see what's in here. Cool. I'll just get rid of that. Okay. Is a bunch of posts. All right, look at that. We've got front matter, all this good stuff. All right, this is great. Wife is at the bachelorette party right now. I'm solo dadding, and she's texting me, and it's pouring where they're at, and they're all wearing trash bags to walk from building to building. It sounds nuts. It is raining really hard tonight here in Texas. Okay, so we're doing pretty good. We have all these posts here. Well, what are we gonna do with them? Good question. Oh no, and I also wanted to organize them, right? Like, yeah, I wanted to make like a folder for everything. It seems like a little ridiculous. Man, okay, you know what? I think because I want this structure, I should totally change my other script to do it for me. Look, I could do it. It's a bunch of manual work. Nobody wants to see that. Let's modify my previous script. To give us the folder structure that we want. What branch are we on? Let's go to dev. And guess what? We're on version 1.1 already, because I want to change this. So it all comes down to how we want to write out the files. So where is it? Write file. So the name is a slug. Yeah, exactly. Actually, this isn't the name. This needs to be what does it need to be? We're going to call the directory post because it's exactly what we want it to be called. And if post doesn't exist, create it. Can you make... Oh, let's see. Node check if directory exists. And then node make directory like recursive. Yeah. Full path. Shell. Oh, thank you. This is way better. Make dir sync recursive true. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have the name and the content. Perfect. So directory is posts. Now, if this exists, so what exists exactly? The path directory, so like posts / the slug, which we pass in as name. If that doesn't exist, make it, but add the recursive option. Options, recursive, true. Make dir sync, and then there's our recursive true. So for every post, this should, whoops. That's the timer for me to take off my white strips. For every post, this should make sure that the post directory exists for the very first one, and then recursively make the directories of the name, which is the slug. Oh, look at this. Path is there. Perfect. So here we can just say if the path exists. If it doesn't exist, make it. And then write it. All right, that's perfect. Let's see if this works. Yeah, let's see if this works. Please. Oh. Okay, because name is just the slug. Post.slug const. So that's the path, but what we haven't done is added the .md extension. So the file is going to be the path .md. And we could log this out, right? Let's log directory. Yeah. Working too much on a Mac. At work. Path. And file. What's going wrong here? I've got directory, path. That is not the file. The file is index.md. What happened here? Okay. Try it again. Looks better. Okay. Okay. Very good. That's exactly what we want. Let's get rid of all this logging. Let's get rid of the post directory. And let's do it again. Yeah, I don't want to see all that. Maybe we can just log like the title somewhere. I think it's going to have to be here in post. Cool. Cool. I think that's even better than what we had before. Delete one more time. Sick. Sick. Okay, so let's check out master. No, let's go back to dev just in case. 1.1, yep. Let's just do a quick npm outdated. Dude, .env bumped another major version. That thing, like, I don't understand how it keeps bumping major versions. Why? Whatever. Let's see. What is still outdated? Okay, so let's uninstall .env and reinstall it. We'll be at version 8, and hopefully we didn't break anything. Should have nothing outdated. Great. We will rf the post directory and run this again. Need to update our getignore. Don't want to commit all the posts, do we? All right, great. What's different? Okay. Okay, so what do we do? Change output directory structure. Bump version. I just had the lights flicker here. I hope this stream doesn't get cut off early. So let's check out master, merge in dev. We're at version 1.1. And push it on up. Already needed 1.1.1. Well, not necessarily. We didn't release 1.0. Should have been more careful. So if we check out dev and we search for, I really need to search for Markdown. 9 index. Yeah, just here. Missed a word in the readme. Okay, so there we go. Now we're all right. Let's double check it in GitHub. Sweet. Let's tag that as 1.1. And we can move on with our life. Okay, I need to take off these white strips before my brain melts. I will be right back. Holla, 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 holla. Okay. Great. Muy bien. Happy early Cinco de Mayo. We actually had margaritas at Adobe today. They brought them in the afternoon, like 1 p.m., and they're like, have at it. Okay. Let's run it. Let's get all of our posts. And let's go and pull them in. Okay. Let's rm-rf the content posts directory. Okay, cool. So we still have content. I like it. And then what are we going to do? We are going to move the posts directory like completely to the content directory. So I just want to double check. Okay, there should be no post directory. No, because it's all in here. Beautiful. I should have, what, 19 new items? Yep. Add posts. Now see, 2 of these posts aren't ready. Okay. So we've got all these posts, and now it's time in Gatsby to use a source plugin. I think it's called Plugins, Gatsby Source. Is it File System? Oh, there's no Markdown. File System. Let's just double check like the tutorial too. Gatsby source plugin for sourcing data into your Gatsby application from your local file system. Sweet. I like it, I like it, I like it. Yeah, okay, so they're using Gatsby source file system. What's part 4? I just want to see the markdown that they're sucking in. All right, whatever, I get it. Gatsby source file system. So we install that. Now we have to go to our config. Don't care about ignore. Okay, we'll just use the basic config for now. Okay, dir name content posts. And I think that's it. From there, I believe we should be able to start doing stuff with this data. Let's see. Okay, in the meantime, I showed you guys before, I had this massive Twitter thread about my first week at Adobe. It was like right here. Massive thread. And I just went through my first 2 days. I just kind of want to review the next couple days. I was able to implement another front-end component on myself. My new hire companion and I got a couple PRs merged. Today, I actually demoed moving like a 3-step wizard, like a 3-step form. Okay, you know, like a wizard where like a modal pops up and you have like 3 different screens and it guides you through a process. I managed state with all of that using context. And previously, they were just prop drilling everything. So I created a context for that wizard, and I demoed that today in front of the team. And I feel like everybody's jaws dropped, and they were like, how did you do that so fast? Like, you just got here. I just feel really comfortable in the code base. Like, I understand it all, and I'm ready to work with it. Another awesome thing that happened today was I got a super sick monitor in. I'm just going to show you my stories here. Actually, let me go to my page, pull up all the Adobe stories. So yeah, you guys saw this before. But then the rest of the week, oh yeah, I've been debating like what my setup is going to be. If I was going to have more of like a Mac setup or a Windows style setup. And so I got both of these mouses to try them out. If you're used to gaming mouses, you cannot go back to regular mouses. So this MX Master felt terrible. It felt slow. It wasn't precise. It was heavy. Nothing about it felt right. And then the other side of me was like, well, I'm doing Apple. I decided I'm going to leverage the multiple desktops and the hot corners and all those things and the gestures. So I'm like, well, I might as well just go with the trackpad. Got the trackpad. Realized that this was the white one, not the space gray. So I love the trackpad. It just didn't match with the computer. So I put it in order for a full-size Magic keyboard and the Magic trackpad coming in Monday. Then I got my monitor set up. 34-inch curved Dell monitor. It's a beast. So I'm ready to just actually don't need the second computer screen. I'm just going to shut that, make the 34-inch my only monitor, and then just use a multi-desktop feature to separate, Slack and email from VS Code and the browser that I'm working in. So that's a bunch of setup stuff. Another fun thing that happened was it's getting close to Cinco de Mayo, so they brought in margaritas. That was super fun. And then one of the things I've always wanted out of a company was more training and learning opportunities, whether that be giving employees money to just go do something, which they've already given me money to purchase level up tutorials courses, or in-person training. And now look at this. I think this happens every Friday. They just run a tutorial course on a language or something right in the main area. And so this happened to be PHP training from one of the, I guess it's quote unquote a technologist. But this company is just so sick. Keeps getting better every day. Literally the first week could not have been better. All right, are we built? Oh my God, it built. So what do we got going on here? Obviously, like, we're not doing anything with the data, so we just need to find it. Like, it should be, oh, it's here. It's here. Source, sure. Let's just check out all these fields. I have no idea. Absolute path, relative path, extension. I care about size. Well, I don't know. Now I want to see what it is. They have a pretty size. Modified, access, change, birth. Root, dir, base, extension, name. Holy shit, there's a lot of stuff here. Ah, so it's markdown, so it knows. Oh, there's the front matter. Yes. Excerpt. Raw markdown. Heading. Oh my God. I can't believe they give it a time to read. I don't know how they do that. I mean, this is just sick. Oh, front matter has more shit in it. Title, slug, date, topic. Sure. Okay. Just like discovering this. Wow. So let's see. Oh, hey, that's lovely. What's happening? Line 23. Table of contents. I mean, all markdown remark table of contents. I have no idea what this is. Oh. All right, you gotta like configure. I don't care. I don't need table of contents. I just want to see what the hell it was. Oh my God. Okay. It's a post. It's got an absolute path. It's got a relative path. I mean, oh wow. Yeah, that's cool. It's like we don't need any of this crap. I suppose. Well, we need to check source instance name probably. But I don't think we need any of this other stuff. Yeah, excerpt. I don't really know. Oh, there's a length? Ah. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, so you can really like, whoa. Yeah, no shit, you're skipping table of contents. Okay. Headings. Yeah, I mean, we don't really need headings. We don't care. Raw markdown body and HTML. I mean, we can get both. That's awesome. We got a time to read. To what? What is time to read? Of course it's not going to tell you. Like 2 minutes? It can't be minutes. This one's the Amorti one? I mean, okay, maybe 2 minutes is right. And then word count. Dude, this is so sick. Can I do comments in here? Yes. Let's just get like the title. So which one's long? Ask Me Anything is super short. Is it? Yep. What's my longest one? 3. Contentful preview. Google inbox. Homeway interview process. Google inbox. Yeah, it's pretty long. Contentful preview. Yeah, that one was pretty long. What else? Homeway interview process. Which one? On-site. Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, we have all the data we need. It's time to just go. I mean, so what do we do with this? Let's take a quick look at the overreacted and C Dodds. I just want to see what their Gatsby node file looks like. I'm assuming they're just using the all file thing. C Dodds. Gatsby node. Oh, all markdown from Mark, huh? Okay, this is just a bunch of crap, but essentially he runs a single query. Where's your query, dude? C Dodds. Okay, all MDX. What does all markdown remark do? Okay. This part of the live stream is super interesting. Me. Me just looking at documentation. So the whole point is here, like I'm trying to figure out each markdown file is parsed into a node type. Okay. But like, you know, you're not like, what if I made another directory that had markdown in it that wasn't blog posts? Like I'm assuming, all right, let's check and C Dodds. I'm assuming in content he's got, okay, workshops, but guess what? Like, oh, there's MDX in there. Yeah. I don't know what this means. Oh, writing. Yeah. What does he do with it? Okay, he filters for the path. I mean, I suppose you can do that. But why not just grab the stuff like specifically out of child markdown remark? Because you have to go down like a million levels. Okay. So we need to add another another query here. Source instance name. Let's just do that. Let's just pull the slug out. Add his node. It's got a topic because we have to create topic pages. We may be all right with this. So let's just change this to all markdown remark, edges for each edge. Options is going to be edge node front matter slug. And we're going to go, yeah, source templates post, edge node front matter slug. That might work. And now, doesn't the front matter also have a topic? Yep. All right, man. Let's try this. We might get pages. Yeah, okay. Of undefined. Why? Gatsby node 35. Oh. How do I name multiple queries? I think Ken Dodds did it right here. Query blog. Yeah, okay, let's get it working in here first. Shit, can I run both? I don't understand. So there's a query and then oh, I defined two queries. I just need to define one. And we'll call this contentful. Excuse me while I just screw around with GraphQL for the rest of this video. I think that's it. Failed to fetch. Oh, because it's not running. Well, whatever. I know I did this in Iron Jimmy. Let me find it. Like here somewhere. I think I did 2. Really? Multiple GraphQL queries. I think this is it. I think this is it. That took long enough. No. I don't understand. Whatever. Friggin' get rid of it. I mean, might as well just go all in and wipe out Contentful. Yep, there it is. Holy shit. Emojis work in the URL bar? You gotta be kidding me. That's interesting. All right, we're getting a lot closer. I think I might wrap this up here. I feel like this one's a little rambly. I'm getting distracted by text from the wife and the kids moving due to all the rain and stuff. But look, we have a GraphQL query. Doink. We're iterating over it. We are grabbing the slug out of there and creating the post pages and the topic pages. It's just a little funky because look, okay, it doesn't know what a lot of things are. Yeah, contentful post, right? We're referencing wrong variables. That's fine. And look, the topic pages are actually showing up with the emojis, and that's probably not what we want. So you're gonna have to figure out how to modify that somehow. That's awesome. What if, like, could you make a URL that's like that? That would be so cool. That would be so cool. Anyways, what have we done tonight? Put the posts here locally. Yay. And actually created some pages based off of it. Now, our pages aren't handling the incoming data properly, which is only one file. Templates, two files, post and topic. But that ain't a big deal because you just changed this query. But I think I'm going to keep working this off camera. I'm a little distracted. That's okay. And maybe by the end of the weekend, I think we're going to have a Markdown-based blog. And screw all that like Contentful and I need an account and this and that. I'm a developer. Just give me the command line. Give me a text editor. It works for me. Now, when you're making client websites, great. Use the CMS. Give them something fancy to type into. But I just realized it wasn't offering me as much freedom as I thought it was. And there's just a lot of hoops to jump through to get like preview content or draft content up there. So, yeah. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. YouTube. End my stream. What the hell?